welcome back to my channel. I feel like I haven't filmed in a very long time, really, because I really haven't. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get started onto what the video is going to be about. So I have been wanting to make a makeup tutorial. I haven't done that in a very long time. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and use my Kat Von D Shade in Light eye palette, and it's super beautiful. I featured it in my birthday haul, so that is what it looks like. Super beautiful. So I wanted to do a look incorporating this palette right here. About a week ago, I received a package from Morphe. It's the Gilded Gold collection by Morphe. It's super beautiful. I love it. You could even put it on your vanity. It looks very classy. The bristles are super soft. It feels very luxurious. I am just super obsessed with these, and I have not used them because I wanted to use them the first time on camera so I could tell you guys what they are like, what they feel like, and alright, I already prepped my skin, so what we're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and take this Morphe Y6 Flat Top Kabuki brush to apply my foundation. The foundation that I'm going to use today is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation in the number beige, 33 beige. I've mentioned this a lot of times, and I was going to use a different one, but I felt like I wanted a more full coverage look, so I'm going to go ahead and use this foundation. If you're wanting a full coverage foundation, you guys, this one right here is bomb. So I recommend this one right here. All right, so let's go ahead and get this baby on. And I hate feeling messy with makeup. I don't know, I just don't like the look of messy makeup. I just like my makeup to look nice and clean and neat, especially because I have the Alex drawers like every YouTuber has, and they're white, so I don't want it to look all ratchet, you know? You know? You guys know what I mean. Alright, so let's move on. I usually don't use lid primer. I usually just use my concealer, whatever concealer I'm wearing, as my lid primer, and then I set it with an eyeshadow. So for my lid primer, I'm going to go ahead and use the It by concealer. You can even use your concealer brush to kind of distribute it all over the lid. And I'm just going to go ahead and set it with the shade right here. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. It's the Y17. It's a little blending brush. Looks like that. And I'm going to go ahead and use that one to set my concealer. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with a similar brush. This one, the one that I already used, the 17, is a little bit more longer bristles, and it's a little bit more pointy at the tip. This one's a little bit more shorter bristles, a little bit more dense, and it's a little bit more fluffy at the top. That's what I'm going to go ahead and use for my transition shade. And the color that I'm going to use for my transition shade is this one right here. I'm going to go ahead and move in with a more intense color, and what I'm going to go ahead and use is this darker one right next to this one that I just used as my transition shade. So the one right next to it's a little bit darker. It's more like of a true brown with a little tiny bit of a red undertone to it. To apply that one, I'm going to use an even more denser brush. The one that I'm going to use is the Y20. It's smaller, it's a little bit more denser, very domed. Bristles are very soft still, but it is a little bit more denser, which is going to give us that more precise pigmentation to our eye. So I'm just going to go ahead and dip it in there. Once we've applied that darker shade, we're going to go ahead and blend it out with the transition shade brush, which is the Y15, and we're just gonna go ahead and blend that out. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use this one, which is the Y18. Has a little bit of a yellow undertone. It's a lighter, almost white, but with a yellow undertone. Make sure you pat it because then you're gonna end up putting a lot of the shadow on your lid. Okay, once you've done that, you wanna go in again with your blending brush and you wanna just blend these all together nicely. Our next step is concealer, and the concealer that I'm gonna use is the same one that I used to apply for my primer. The brush that I'm going to use to blend it out is the Y10. So we're going to go ahead and set our concealer with the Laura Mercier setting powder. I'm going to use this one, which is the Y11. I think it's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Fit Me. It's in the color Coconut. It's actually a foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour. Alright, let's just get to blending that all out. What I'm gonna use to blend it out is, I don't know, I think I'm gonna use this one. You guys see that? I think this one's gonna work okay. It's the Y8. This one. It's a little bit more fluffy, longer, and it's the Y19. I just kind of wanted to try something new. So what I actually did to apply my eyebrows is I used this darker brown shadow right here, and I pretty much just used one of these. There was one in the Morphe kit, but I felt like it was a little bit more not as thin, so I didn't want to use that one. I've never used this one before. I had it in my little kit, but it's the ColourPop gel liner in Swerve. And what I'm going to use, again, because the Morphe brush kit doesn't come with one of these brushes, I'm just going to use one of these, and I think this is just like a art brush. It's super, super thin. I love ColourPop, but I don't know if it was because I've had this for so long and I haven't opened it and I haven't used it. I don't know, but it didn't work for me. It was very, very skippy. Like I was saying, it dried really fast. It was hard to work with. It got clumpy, and once it dried and I tried to apply it to make it a little bit more black, it like scraped the bottom layer off. So I do not love this. It was not for me. It could be for a lot of you, but it just wasn't for me, and I'm just letting you guys know in case you were thinking about buying this. The mascara that I'm gonna go ahead and apply is the Benefit Roller Lash. I love this mascara, and then on top of that, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Demi Wispy Ardell Demi Wispy lashes, which I mentioned these in the past. So I'm going to take that same brush that I used to define the outer crease. It's the Y20. And I'm going to go ahead and go in first with that transition color that we went in first. Right here, it's the Y4. It's a little bit of an angled brush. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the bronzer. Alright, and for blush, I'm going to go ahead and use NARS Madly. I'm going to go ahead and use the Y5. This. Go ahead and use the Milani for my liner, and it's in the color 09 Spice. And I'm going to go ahead and align my lips. For highlighter, I'm going to use the Laura Gilded Honey. I love this highlighter. I think it looks so pretty. And I'm going to use this perfect little highlighter brush. It's the number Y14. Alright guys, that is it for today's tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, I would really, really appreciate it if you guys would like to share my video, that would mean so much to me. Overall, I really did enjoy the brushes. I think I enjoyed more the shadow brushes. I have to get used to some of the face brushes, but I absolutely love all of the shadow brushes. I feel like they did a really good job at helping me blend, giving me that really nice blended look. I highly recommend Morphe brushes. I am not sponsored. I just, you know, whenever I go on YouTube, if I see one of those bigger YouTubers talking about certain products, sometimes I'm a little bit skeptical, but I went with my gut and I went ahead and purchased them, and I'm so happy that I did. Again, a lot of the big YouTubers always have discount codes for the Morphe brushes, so I would recommend looking some of those up. I know Amanda Enzing has a coupon code, which is just Amanda. I'm sure Jaclyn Hill has one. I don't know what her coupon code is, but Manny MUA, Patrick Starr, all of those big YouTubers, makeup gurus have a discount code with Morphe, so I would highly recommend you guys checking them out. And I guess that is it for today's video. As always, I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, peace, and love. Boom, boom, boom. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to just sit down, make this video very casual. I did not have a monthly favorites this month simply because of the fact that I have just been using the same things. There's going to be a few months out of the year that I'm not going to upload a favorites video. For my foundation, and you guys already know that I have been loving this foundation right here by Marc Jacobs. It's the Remarkable, and it's in the color 33 Beige. I really do enjoy this. So you can tell it already made such a big difference on this side of the face. My eye bags look really bad on this camera because of the lighting and the shadow the lighting is causing. The Laura Mercier setting powder and this little brush right here, bronzing brush, and I just go ham. Let's go crazy. If you don't own any NARS blushes but you want to purchase one, I am going to recommend you guys this one. It's the NARS Madly. I'm gonna get addicted like all my clients are, and it's gonna get bad. I applied way too much, you guys. Usually I don't apply this much, so let me take a little bit off. I am taking the effort to make a video for you guys, and I hope you guys appreciate that. I love you guys all so much, and as always, peace and love. Bye.